Yes. Kind of just starting things here. Looks like we are live, but we're still figuring out our media dealie here.
Everything's figured out. Post online or something.
Or you can see it's just like the arrow doing stuff. And I know you can live stream from the Facebook page is what they're doing this time around.
So we're live streaming over a live stream.
Yes, we are.
All right. I did get a call from the Office of Redundancies. That's okay. I did receive a call from the Office of Redundancies because of that, but I think it'll be fine.
Okay. Now let me just delete that too.
If for any reason you need to leave the theater during the presentation, kindly use the center tunnel on the lower level. In the event of an emergency, please take a look around for your nearest emergency exit. At this time, we'd also like to ask that you please silence your cell phones during our presentation. Thank you, and enjoy the show.
Magic or...
Yes, it's on the Eat the Magic YouTube dealie. Still getting our video on here because this is our first time doing this, believe it or not. Yay. For some reason the video's not really showing on the live stream.
No.
Okay, there is the video. Yay! And let me just add in our logo here too, because I'm new to this. Just figuring all the things out. Childish laughing.
So, the monsters feasted on the bones of the wretched disbelievers, until their blood seeped slowly into the darkness.
See how we look
I'm
like
not
on the
scared of
live.
monsters.
Snoopy, is that you? That's like Linus.
That was kind of.
Annie Lennox is a special guest.
I travel the mind and the darkest seas. Everybody's looking for something. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to get used by you. Some of them want to abuse you. Some of
Kind of like the original song last year a little bit more.
Oh, the her song?
Yeah.
Our logo is huge. Let's try and position our logo. There is a dance, the Cobra number. Look, our logo!
Dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree?
While this musical number is going, I guess I'll go ahead and promote this.
No crazy.
Everybody's looking for something. Some of them want to use.
Did Adita's ex-husband sing the song?
Yes, he did that. He was like better.
He sing the song?
Yes, he did that.
Use exception because we're figuring shit out.
I hate Facebook so much. Alright, Facebook. You just load. I'm gonna kill these monsters.
What game are you playing, Jared?
One we don't promote on air.
Ah, gotcha.
I'll swap to a game we do promote on air.
Okay.
I just want to finish this fight. It's a new event, so I'm doing event fights.
So I'm just trying to figure out the audio here, but you can listen to our barking dog. He barks.
It's not my dog.
Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? I travel the mind and the darkest streets.
Did you just have lyrics?
Everybody's looking for something. Some of them want to use you.
This is an odd cover. No, thank you. I do not consent. Well, maybe if I just make this look a little smaller.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your master of ceremonies, Jeff Tucker!
There we go. Thanks for bearing with us on our first live stream, just trying to figure things out as we go.
Hey!
Hey! Goes to Snoopy.
It's
Hey!
not cheating if she's dead.
Still is.
Well, how's
That's
everybody
mixing
doing?
necrophilia
Hello,
now.
Hunters!
Welcome, Ethan, in PJs.
It may feel like summer
You still have
outside.
Oh, this
We're
is for
about to
true.
make it all pumpkin spicy in here.
Pumpkin spice makes me sick.
Who's ready for Scary Farm 2019? It's the
Gosh.
best time of the year. Yeah. All right. Thank you for coming tonight. Thank you. We have a jack-o'-lantern-sized batch of haunt goodness to unveil for you today. So let's get started, shall we?
I guess so.
Because if we don't, we're going to be here till late September. Okay.
Just like the regular outfit.
To begin with, the Not Scary Farm Pass returns for the 2019 season.
Wanna go, Ethan?
It offers unlimited visits to all 26 event nights. Current 2019 Knott's Berry Farm season pass holders can
That's me.
purchase the pass
That is
at a
you.
limited time price of only $90.
Ooh, $90.
And non-pass holders can purchase the Scary Farm Pass for $100.
So you guys get a $10
Prices are
10%
valid through
discount.
September
Pretty
15th
good.
or while
Discount?
supplies
It is.
last. Plus applicable taxes and fees. Single night tickets. If you just want to come one night, you can buy tickets at notscaryfarm.com and save up to $41 off the regular main gate price of $84.
Yeah, you can go.
Knott's
Yeah,
season
that's
pass holders receive a discount on single night tickets. Applicable taxes and fees apply to online orders. Cheering the online fee. Awesome, dude. All right.
Awesome, dude.
Fright and Fast Lane. You can ride and scream
I
all
remember
night
Fright Lane.
with unlimited priority access
We
to all
don't think we ever got
mazes.
into
No, we haven't. I
Plus
used Fright
priority
Lane the
boarding
first year
on
I
all
went to
Fast
Knott's.
Lane rides. Fright and Fast Lane starts at $90 and varies by night. Separate Scary Farm admission is required and not included. Sorry. Backed by
Well,
popular
then that's why we
demand,
don't do it.
the Into the
Well,
Fog
those
art
things
show
don't do it.
returns
Into
for its
the
second
Fog.
year.
Into the fog. Here we go.
Specifically
down into the
curated for the
woods
discerning
for
Scary
Not Scary
Farm
Farm tour?
fan.
Maybe. Maybe.
The show is home to almost 40 pieces of original art
But does the
by
fog have
40
those parts?
unique and talented artists from across
Admittedly,
the
I
country.
actually really do like the art show.
These artists have
That's
drawn
gonna be a lot of fun.
inspiration
But does
from
it
Not
have those
Scary
parts?
Farm's
Yeah, sometimes.
rich 46-year history.
Yeah, I started it when the original Knott's Family was still
Yes.
alive.
And we're certain you'll find an original or print you'll want to take home with you.
Yeah.
Make sure to check out the Into the Fog art show and other special merchandise in the Bizarre Bazaar store right across from the lobby on your way out tonight.
La-di-da. I could have been
All right.
there.
But we were an Animal
Not
Kingdom.
Scary Farm is
Yeah,
such an
we were
amazing
just
event.
Animal
Each
Kingdom.
maze is meticulously
Oh, that's pretty
detailed.
awesome.
Each zone impeccably
Agreed.
decorated and themed. Each show built and lit to perfection.
It's lit.
It's easy to forget that it takes an entire army of talented people to bring it to horrifying life. These talented men and women work in the
regular
summer
life?
sun to build a better nightmare for you and me.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you. I am proud to present the amazing technicians who put the scary in Scary Farm.
Seems enough to put on
These
them. Really.
fine, hardworking men and women toil in the sun and in the darkest
there
of
may or may not
periods
be
to bring
colored
you
under wood, but
the
it's definitely
scariest
golden
mazes
under.
in the entire Halloween industry. No detail is left untouched. Every year, Not Scary Farm raises the bar on what a Scary Farm maze is. While you're enjoying your Thanksgiving dinner, we're designing new nightmares. While you're opening
Sounds
your
like we have
Christmas
that show.
presents, we're
Designing
starting
new nightmares?
reconstruction
Yeah, like what's creative?
on the brand new
Yeah.
mazes that will be unveiled every year at Not Scary Farm. If they do their job right, you don't even notice because you're too busy screaming all the way to the exit.
But like, what kind of screaming?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Now,
I'm proud
is
to
it
present
scary
the
R
entertainment
or
production
scary
team
ooh?
here tonight. There they are.
Oh, they have their own section.
That's good. That's nice.
A big thank you. This is the only break they get all season, so thank you.
Oh.
That's not
All
the
right.
job you want, Jared.
Let's dive right into the good stuff, shall we?
Candy?
No.
Are you ready for the first
Good
of
stuff,
several
go.
new exciting and terrifying experiences that you will encounter at Not Scary Farm
Yes,
New
2019?
and exciting.
If they were revealing new names, it'd be pretty sweet.
They are going to do that
May
right
I
now.
present to you Waxworks.
House of Wax.
Mysterious lights
Wait, is this
and
basically that
strange
dollhouse on
noises
the
have
head
begun
again,
to
but,
emanate from the eerie
Mannequins? No.
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 Not again. Not again.
No. Do not walk.
For those who weren't watching our stream last year, this exact same thing happened. The stream that we're watching is.
Go with that.
There we go.
Okay, we got it. Yay.
Got
Take a closer look at his gruesome works of art and try to escape his deadly grip or become the newest masterpiece.
It is House of Wax.
Yeah, that's the exact plot.
Literally the plot of House of Wax.
American Horror Story thing.
This does kind of look like that too, but I think it's just bad editing.
I'm not full.
I thought half these trailers feel like they could also be trailers for a brand new Clock Tower game.
Oh God, no, please.
Acting.
Hey,
At least her vocal cords are still intact.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's the end of the wood stuff in my head.
Thank you, Jaquad.
It's amazing. You can still hear it play wax.
I gotta admit, it'd actually be more terrifying if I could hear the sound of the bees that you feel like the wax from.
And they should sell honey at the end of the ride, because that could go for like gatekeeper honey. Oh, it's this guy.
By the
You're
name
killing
of
it, what?
Augustus Scratch. So he inherited
That's
the
his voice.
waxworks, but
That's what he
there was
says.
a horrible fire that disfigured him and destroyed the waxworks. By the first
Literally the
second
plot of
one,
House of
you're
Wax.
going to see that this is something that is
They just can't
really
afford the
creepy.
licensing
Half
rights.
the maze
So it's
takes
waxwork-
place
so it's
in the, backstage
Legally
of the
distinct waxworks.
And where he's
Yes.
reassembling all
I was gonna go and make a thing of saying
people
like,
who walk
it's
through,
domicile of
into
wax.
these weird creatures and creations. These
I'm
what
down
he
for this.
considers
It should look
masterpieces.
pretty creepy.
Yeah.
Plus the makeup or whatever
process
they're gonna
with
do
working
on
with the
the.
designer to build
the monsters.
Waxworks was first to
'Cause, you know, some of the
see
statues
his
should be
vision
statues and
to
some
And
of
some
them
of them are going to be people. Yeah.
You
But
down, Ethan?
also, there's these
It's
masterpieces.
just like that dollhouse
Daniel
thing that I saw the
designed
ride
and brought
footage
to
of, and I
life.
was like,
And those are cool because they
Let's not.
incorporate every department. They're moving, they're lit, and they're just pretty amazing art installations that we were asked to do for Daniel.
Pretty amazing art
And
installations.
they were
Too bad
real
some of the
team
entrance
efforts, and
weren't
they came
missing.
out cool.
The facade is really cool. It's huge. It's probably one of the tallest ones we've done. It's all faux brick, which meant we
Where
had to
park is this gonna
layer
be at?
at least
Somewhere.
Oh, that's the
5
sort
to
of place
6
in
layers of
Halloween.
paint to
Oh.
create that real brick texture.
So it's right behind
And
Ghost Rider.
On top of that,
Oh, I like Trick or
there's
Treat.
Projecting on top of it.
Oh,
so
I
you
keep
can
calling it
have
Halloween
that.
for some reason.
I haven't even been.
I call it Green
Burned
Witch,
elements,
but
the dripping
yeah, it's Trick or
age
Treat.
elements,
Well, like
Lights out.
after you're
I
done
want to do
having
that
your
one, but I've yet
to
to do it.
weatherproof it on top
So yeah,
of
after
it.
you're done having your
And work on
boysenberry
top of each other
meatballs,
to be safe the
go
whole
straight
time. So I think
Yay.
that's probably one of the parts I'm most
House
proud
of
of,
Wax.
is because it's
Ethan, you should do the
impressive,
buffet
it's big,
with us.
and it's
Ooh.
unique. It's very unique and it's very.
Get it?
It sounds like they
fun,
use like
beautiful,
legit
and
wax and stuff to make all this
destroyed.
stuff too, which is pretty sweet.
Again, I said
Some
it's,
of the products
it's really
we're
nice.
using.
Unfortunately,
we're
with the
using
heat,
foam
I don't know
latex
what kind of idea that
prosthetics.
was.
We're known for our foam latex prosthetics,
Good question.
whether it's our street monsters or our maze monsters. We went through and looked at some photographs of candles, and we saw how the wax drips and pools and puddles. We gave these photos to our sculptor, who took and sculpted on the positive in the drips.
Jared's like heavy
All
breathing.
those things there, they look random. They look like they just were fluid, but they've actually been sculpted.
Yeah, but see, I
individually
really,
on the
really
mold.
appreciate that kind
When
of
it comes
that
to
kind of
any
special
new
effects
product,
work.
there is a certain learning curve that has to be done. Our
Maybe
makeup
it should
times
be
are really
I
tight.
always preferred
To get
models,
somebody
but I
into the
will
chair
always
and get
appreciate
them to
anyone who can
makeup
make like
and look
mask stuff.
like as dripping faces.
Kevin could do that.
It is going to have. You're going to have to learn how to work with the products.
Realize no one
The
listening
other
knows who
thing
that is.
That we're going to say this is what we want to
You
do.
know who that is.
But every
Well,
once in a while, we
well,
have
you
a
know that
makeup
is.
artist that
No one
comes
else
up with
does.
new ideas.
He's
or
Jared's
new
older brother who
techniques,
drives a
and we learn it,
Mustang.
we pick up and
Dad,
we'll run
now he
with it.
drives
We're
a
not
dad
afraid
car.
to try
Because
things
he's
that
a
are new.
dad.
But yes, he used to make masks. That's one of the various things he learned how to do.
The delay in the stream.
Might be a little bit.
It usually is. in streams? Just in general.
I think it's an audio thing versus visual thing. So I think when it was doing those pauses, I think the audio was continued on, but the visuals have not.
Well, wax dancing.
Yeah, this gives us time to kind of continue our thoughts here. We used to just do like plaster things, so if I ever need anyone to do like my death mask, I'll just have him do it.
Yeah.
I never knew what the purpose of death masks are. I just know I kind of want one because
They're cool.
They're pretty cool. So now we're getting our original song.
So is this
The wax robot dance.
Is this the new and exciting maze they were talking about? This is the maze of the song?
I don't know, I'm kind of down for House of Wax, which is probably
House
what
of
I'm
Wax.
going to call it the entire time.
I'm going to call it House of Wax the entire time.
I don't like the fact that it's taking up the place for Trick or Treat, because I actually really did enjoy that one. Especially when I had, like, World's Most Scared Girls behind me. World's Most Scared Girls, they were hilarious. One thing I've learned from Scary Farm, and to a lesser extent, regular roller coaster rides, if I can get World's Most Terrified Girls, like, near me, so I can hear them, like, scream and make their little, like, make those noises, it is the most entertaining thing in the world to me. And I don't know why. The other one, of course, is the one guy who was actually, I don't know if he was acting like a stereotype or if he was legitimately a stereotype being like, oh, hell no, no, man, we're not going in there, no, and I'm like, I didn't know if he was doing a character or if it was like, legitimately was that guy. And like, I don't know, but that guy was awesome too, and I'm glad I got to go on Dark Ride with him. And I've heard Dark Ride returns, so.
Dark Ride returns.
Yeah.
And our cover of our live stream.
Yay. So it'll be darker than the original?
That got announced at Midsummer Scream. So those are the things we did know. They were going to bring back Dark Ride. They're going to do like a bunch of new areas for it.
Dark Ride returns.
It's one of my favorites. I think it's one I hit the most last year. No, we did Aliens the most last year because
I want to bet this was also partially the cast of Beach Blanket Beagle.
Oh, sure. Which we missed. Wait, is it still going?
Or this?
No, Beach Blanket Beagle.
Okay. And now the other.
I wanted to go there because I just wanted to know like how many childless millennials are going in there and how many people are families going to Beach Blanket Beagle. I was like, going to watch like Scooby-Doo Dance Number. I mean, who'd be against that? I missed out on the Birdcage Theater during during Ghost Town Alive. That also
this makes last weekend for
Ghost Town. So I didn't get to go to the Birdcage Theater to see the show for that, and I didn't get to go see Beach Blanket Beagle, and both those are going to be gone by the time I return for Scary Farm.
Aww.
I did get to go to Summer Nights, where I got to go to that really cool band. I do not remember what they were.
Suffragettes.
Suffragettes. They were great, and I loved them.
They do some cover band.
Yeah. They put a lot of fun and energy into their stuff. In the 12 months between the end of Scary Farm and the beginning of the new Scary Farm, they spent 8 of them just writing the new song.
Wait, that was a song? I thought that was the new Maze musical. The Maze. Or was it Maze the musical? I'm not entirely certain yet.
What? I'm fine with them doing the little musical numbers. It extends out the show, and if you're there live, it's fun.
Yeah.
If you're streaming it, it's a little boring.
Nothing can hold a candle to Waxworks.
Except maybe House of Wax.
For Augustus Scratch, he'll stop the world and melt with you. I can keep going. I'm a dad. All right. Now that's some hot goodness, but it's not all that we have on tap for Scary Farm 2019. Everybody grab a shovel and let's dig into the mazes, scare zones, and shows that will be returning to the fog.
Can you dig it?
Yes.
Can you dig it?
Returning shows. Dance the night away at Awaken the Dead. Enjoy magic and mirth at the Birdcage Theater with Conjurers.
Magic.
And now, the Scare Zones.
I
Where
hope
it
the
all
hacks
began, the legendary, often imitated but never duplicated Ghost Town Streets.
Always amazing.
Anybody here afraid of clowns?
Rex was one of
You
them.
should steer clear of Carnival.
She was part of that. Hopefully she'll not be there this year.
And dip your toe into the lake at Forsaken Lake.
I love
like that
Forsaken
place.
Lake. Yeah, I hope they do the. And I hope they do the funeral march
They're
again.
coming out of the lake for you,
They
man.
do the dirge.
Beware the pumpkin eater that travels the trails of the Hollow. Everyone's favorite returning mazes. First up, a fan favorite from last year. Sink as far as you dare into the depths.
Yes.
I didn't go on it last year, and I really want to.
That was good until someone got on my case about they didn't have crab people in there.
In Shadowlands.
Not based on the book.
Take a trip, a one-way trip into deep space
No.
and encounter
I hope they
the
make it better.
dark entities.
I want that to be improved.
Also returning, a fan favorite from last year and the year before, Dark Ride.
Yes.
Well, we already knew this.
I know, but it's still great to hear.
Do you dare enter the lair inside the hollow of Pumpkin
Pumpkin
Eater?
Eater. The best smelling maze of them all.
Because
Smells of
And
pumpkin.
how about a return to Paranormal?
Yay,
Here's the veil
family.
between the living and the
one of my
dead.
favorites.
And finally, headshots only, folks. Special Ops Infected.
I'm not going back to that.
Grab a gun and fight your way through the zombie apocalypse.
I hated that.
And returning,
Going-
of course,
go, go,
the
go,
world
go, go,
famous,
go, go.
the
I get yelled at the
Hang.
entire freaking time.
Go, go, go.
Maybe getting a couple
A
headshots
review
in the
pop
process of just
culture
spray
from
and
last
praying.
year, with the most
you
infamous
bought a
being
tank?
hanged by the neck. You all have
Wish.
a guess who it is, right?
The hangman.
The
All
hanging
right, there
always
you have it,
around.
folks. All of our exciting maze, scare zones, and shows that
You know
will be
they're gonna
returning
Josh on,
at Scary
Galaxy
Farm
Sedge.
I'm sure.
2019.
Oh, it goes all the way to November.
Some of the enhancements and changes to our lineup will include new set pieces and a larger expanded footprint for the Forsaken Lake Scare Zone.
Yes. Yeah.
It's bigger and badder. There will be a new control room and a gift shop exit scene added to Dark Ride.
Yes.
Because you exit out the
Because
gift
nothing's
shop.
scarier than exiting through the gift shop. Dark entities will feature enhanced lighting effects and many more scares that we dare not
Ooh,
reveal.
spooky.
And within last year's extremely popular maze, The Depths,
That
we will be
crab
adding
people?
a new freight elevator show scene.
With crab people?
There will also be 2 new scenes added to Special Ops Infected. They will include a new split path that will take you through a convenience store scene and a meat packing warehouse.
Well, we gotta have the convenience, don't we?
There will be no Beyond
Go
Meat
back.
in there. And speaking of Special Ops Infected, this
We're adding a
will be its
Tyrant
last
and
year.
Nemesis. Yeah, because that game was really popular where it had a Tyrant and, it didn't have a
You
Nemesis.
can
in it,
take
just
your
like-
aggression out on
a
the
Tyrant
side.
and a William. We're gonna get
We're
Tyrant
at
and a
Mr.
William.
X. He's gonna give it to you.
Hey, we're making Resident Evil jokes. You continue streaming.
What happened to this sound again? Oh.
Yes, that was killed too.
God, I hope this isn't
Legends.
the sound card's blood.
This collection of pins will pay tribute to mazes that are receding back into the fog after
Perhaps
their
that was
years
the
of
most
scaring
important part
guests
here.
here at Scary Farm.
We're doing pin trading
The
for
first 2
Scary
pins
Farm
in the series
mazes.
will be, of course, Special Ops Infected and Shadowlands.
What a Shadowlands pin.
Right next to your
Each
mission
pin
space pin.
commemorates
Yeah.
their respective maze with the maze logo, the years that the maze operated, iconic elements from that venue, and special Easter eggs printed on the back of each pin. Collect them all.
Or die trying.
Why don't we at
I mean,
this
why do you think
moment
that takes
take
that?
one more look at the horrors that await you within Knott's Scary Farm?
Wow, that's a lag.
This is terrifying.
Yeah. Spoopy POV footage.
Oh no.
What the
hell was that?
I don't know. It's not over yet.
What are you guys thinking? That was terrifying. Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, really.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm from Brian Henson's Puppet Up Uncensored.
Oh my God! A friend of mine.
Thank you very much. And we're here today with a very important message. We're here to tell you that getting the crap scared out of you is dangerous.
I mean, a new show?
I have a friend who's connected with this. You've met him.
Seriously, you could lose your mind.
Josh.
But we here at Puppet Up Uncensored have a remedy for this conundrum. Puppets. Yes?
I think this is a good group he's with.
But not just any
Or
puppets.
he's friends with.
We are the puppets from the hilarious improvised live show, Puppet Up, say it with me now, Uncensored!
Uncensored! Ooh. Whoa.
Sound delay makes this really weird.
Yeah.
It's actually really funny.
What is your name?
Edwin.
Edwin, you want to come up here and help me?
Nope.
To illustrate my point, I have enlisted the aid of a terrifying monster. Oh. Ooh. Whoa. Easy, easy. Oh, that is horrifying. A big ugly guy with a meat cleaver and a bloody apron. I'm apoplectic with fear. But now, let's add some non-monster puppets to the mix.
I'll have to message my friend about this.
You are so cute. Look at you. You got face tap.
All right. See? You add something hilarious to something terrifying, and the mix is delicious. Mwah. It's like chocolate and peanut butter.
I want to be peanut butter.
I want to be peanut butter.
I'm chocolate,
though. I'm salty.
I am peanut butter.
I should definitely. Nobody is either, you idiots. Maybe it's more like caviar and vodka.
Ooh, vodka. No, caviar is fish eggs. I want to be peanut butter.
Nobody is peanut butter. Shut up, all of you.
Ever wanted to know what behind the scenes with me at a convention is like?
Isn't it just this?
It's this.
Maybe we should just have Mr. Brian Henson explain the whole thing. He can do a
I love
better
your reaction
job,
to
but
comments.
Take it away, Brian.
Show us monsters. Come on, not it's getting too scary already.
I mean, it's cool they made a deal with these guys, and if this is the organization my friend is like connected to, then that's really awesome. If he's with a different puppet comedy troupe, then
you've just been really, really
I've been really promoting Brian Henson's project for no reason.
It's our most chaotic, crazy, and hilarious show that we do.
Just
one thing that I really love about it
because after all, there can be only one.
For you to see what you usually don't see.
One new maze, and it gets rid of one of my favorites.
The first show
it's a
is
bummer.
a show that's giant screens on either side.
I don't know if they have room for any more mazes, though.
That's what the camera sees. But
it's replacing Red Barn.
Yeah, they mentioned Red Barn in the trailer.
That's true.
Goes on underneath the camera while these puppets
Everyone's another one of my favorites.
trying to perform the
it might still be there.
It
might not.
Environment.
Yeah, it wasn't in his list.
And it's a lot of fun. We've performed.
Are we just dividing up the list so we can then force people to watch all the hey, but here's our show stuff?
Is what we've always done before the camera.
I kind of want to know more about that magic show. I'm gonna be honest here.
Conjurers?
Yeah, I've never seen a magic show live. I've only watched it on TV or when the masked magician was ruining magic for everybody.
You put hundreds of people into a theater and then say, make suggestions as to what the puppets are going to do. It can get a little risque. Now, we always approach it with a lot of class and stuff, but it gets risque and it even gets a little bit raunchy.
What the hell are you doing here?
Let's look at a taste.
He's advertising tickets.
Yeah.
I want a diaper, Mama.
Brian Henson's his son or grandson.
Is it because I'm 40? Yeah.
reason.
I'm
Based on his age, I would
completely
say
sober because
son.
I'm really nervous and I don't want to throw up on you.
You can throw up on me.
But yeah, I was supposed to go see one of their shows and meet some of the people backstage and talk puppet creation
Jumbo
because of
taco. It's
the dolls and stuff we would work on for cosplay. I could have learned more.
Larry, prepare to be swallowed. Boy, I'm gonna put that on his tombstone. You sure do have a pretty mind. Yeah, come over here. I'm the white man with that jelly.
Language!
Let me give you a little...
Well, is this sensitive, Jared?
I thought these guys were supposed to be uncensored.
I know.
Now I'm just confused.
I like to make out and do a little dry humping near the restroom door.
I think I'm just ready to move on to more new content.
And so are the people in the comments, apparently.
I think everyone is.
You see, there you go. It is wild and crazy. So when you're done screaming in terror,
crazy
come
certainly.
and cry with laughter at Puppet Up Uncensored at Not Scary Farm.
If they replace
And
the
now,
hacks, I will
my
actually be upset.
co-creator
I
and
think
host
this
and
replaces the
director
hacks.
of the show, Mr. Patrick Bristow.
How you guys doing? Awesome.
Hello.
All right. Well, are you ready for a little puppet anarchy? All right. Well, let's do it. So we're going to do an improv. We've got puppets. We've got puppeteers. If you guys will go to the playing area, that would be great.
Puppet
so,
anarchy?
What I need
That sounds
from
more
you,
familiar to me.
Is an area that would be bad for a date, like an unromantic location. Like
This is
the DMV.
replacing the
What was that?
hacks. Now I'm weird, because on the one hand, this is like connected to a friend of mine, and on the other hand, they replaced the hacks.
But you said
I liked the hacks. They were funny. They piece of improv troupe, and that's coming from me, a person who generally doesn't like improv comedy, which is why I'm talking over this joke right now.
What joke?
A porta potty. All right, very good. So
Yeah, you heard me.
I'm
That's
gonna
what I
take
said. What joke?
hospital. Those were all.
I don't know, if I was in the audience, I'd be yelling AIDS hospice or like
and if you guys can get porta potty in there
orphanage
in an organic and tasteful
for
way.
terminal children.
What are you talking about? That's obviously one of the most romantic locations.
It's one of my
When you
favorite.
don't want to have
It's like
kids.
Ted or Ted 2, where they go to the improv
was a
show.
good one.
Yeah, and they start just yelling out inappropriate stuff.
We're gonna do
Viral
this
was
in a hospital.
amazing.
Now this is called new choice. Every time one of the actors says something and I want to hear a different version of it, I will say new choice, and they have to put a new line in. So let's just do an example. Grant,
So it's a synonym
any line you
game.
want.
I don't know about this puppet thing.
Night at the Knott's Hotel last night.
New choice.
I got the Snoopy turn-down service at the Knott's Hotel last night.
It will be the Charles Schultz Theater, so yeah.
It's a real thing. Look it up.
No, he's right. It's real. Whew, okay, and sadly, both of
Viral
those
is the
statements
best.
were true. Now,
Viral is the best.
let's have you two be on the date, and then Peggy and Grant.
I met
you
her
guys
when she
can
was
be,
walking off the set.
Other people that are just at the hospital or
She knew my
porta
dad.
potty. All right. Just like when you go to a sporting event, so I understand, and you cheer for the people down on the grass, it makes them do better before they've done anything. It works with improv too. So why don't we start them off with a little encouragement?
I'm not cheering you until you make me laugh.
Oh!
Are you ready to
The same thing I said to the hacks too, actually. I was like, I'm not cheering for you guys until you make me laugh. And then 5 minutes later, they made me laugh. I was like, all right.
You know what would be better than this? Monsters Inc. laugh more.
That was really good, though. It's shockingly good. Unnecessarily
Surprised how good that was.
I wish they could bring that over to DCA during the Halloween.
Oh, it would be awesome. Just
I'm
like
so
we had
sorry. I'm
the
so
Magic
sorry. I
Theater.
was late.
Yeah.
I got my butt stuck in a porta potty.
New choice.
I'm so sorry. I'm late. I just got my butt stuck in my car door.
New choice.
I'm so sorry. I'm late. I got my butt stuck in my jeans.
What?
Yep, looks pretty stuck to me.
You see, there are ways.
I know.
Like,
Oh,
See, if I was there, she would have had her butt stuck in an AIDS hospice.
I'm sorry about
That's
this,
hilarious,
lady.
though.
Usually, we would be, knee deep in this man's stomach by now, but
okay, he's out. He should be out. He should be out, and I am gonna go get my butt out of these jeans.
good. This is a date. We'd like some privacy.
I love the way that you talk to women.
New choice.
I love the way that you just didn't undress our patient before you started surgically opening him up.
That's part of the date. I want to see.
Is this show you're trying to watch when you're trying to get sober or you need a nap?
This is definitely.
Yes.
Thank you, people in the comments.
That guys, yes.
This is not impressive.
There's a lot of angry
Not
hacks.
censored on this very stage
good.
throughout Not Scary Farm. See you then.
And like, no offense, these guys, I'm sure they're great. You're doing a thing with this audience and not having me yell "Aid Hospice" is really, gonna ruin your show.
It is. Let's hear it for the talented cast of Brian Henson's
The hacks
Puppet
had the
Up
cell phone game, which was amazing.
Cell phone game?
So essentially, they take a person's cell phones and they read like
I
their
never
last
wanna
4
go to
or
the
5
hospital now.
texts as
Okay.
part of a conversation. But
You'll be
so
able to catch this
I
brilliantly
read
funny
off
and
one
exciting
person's phone.
show.
This person reads off the other
Only here
phone.
at Not Scary
That's
Farm.
As
Right
I was
here
trying to
at
have
the
a
Charles
conversation,
Schultz
and it's
Theater.
great.
Yeah, confirmed for Charles Schultz Theater.
All right, are you ready for another big reveal?
Oh, I like them. Reveals?
Are you ready?
No.
All right, let's reveal our second of our new mazes for 2019.
It's replacing Red Barn as
Prepare
well.
to get chills.
Ooh.
Let's roll that film.
The chills. No wonder they didn't hire me to do the announcer guy for Red Barn. They're replacing Red Barn.
You are hereby charged with the crimes that have befallen our good town of Calico. You've been found guilty
It's
of burning
not.
down the barn at the East Fork Road.
See, they burnt down Red Barn.
For the slaughter and mutilation of livestock at Boone Ranch.
Is this
Guilty
Red Barn Part
for
2?
conjuring the storm that led to the disappearance of 4 children. Guilty for the seduction of the menfolk of this town.
Red Barn prequel?
And guilty for the bloodletting and murder of 13 citizens.
19's really not that
It
much.
is the judgment of the citizens of this town.
There's still a huge population of Calico, though.
True.
It's probably like half their population. She
You
went
are
Carmilla on
hereby
them.
found guilty of witchcraft and sentenced to be hanged
She's a cool mask.
from the neck until death.
Yeah, there's kind of odd.
Is this Greenwich
Do you
Origins?
have any final words?
Wait, what? What'd you say, Jared?
Greenwich Origins.
Oh,
Because some of her being a witch and
murder,
and she's
kidnapping children, and seducing people.
I thought this was like
Witch
Red Barn
things.
prequels, but now that you mention it.
because they made reference to her being a witch, like she's practicing witchcraft as well. It's almost like they use special effects and trick
Yeah.
editing.
What?
Origins truly is.
Did I call it?
Yes, you called it.
Well, it said Origins.
Yeah,
Our love letter to the history of this event.
Origins,
we were
because
asked
of Calico.
to come up with the
Yeah,
official
technically you called
backstory
it
of the maze.
literally,
We found
Jared.
it was only fitting to go back to the beginning, to where the entire event started in Ghost Town during the original witch hangings of the 80s. So the witch was paraded up to the
1980s.
gallows.
It was
and
a
as they were
dark time under
placing
the Reagan
noose around
administration.
her, she was proclaiming her innocence to everybody. But
Goddamn
right before they
communists.
pulled that lever, she spit out this vile curse over the townsfolk of Calico, and then poof, she was gone. And that is where our maze is going to begin. That is where the guests are going to enter into the experience, and they're going to see the curse taking over the Calico citizens and bringing out their inner beasts and their inner monsters as we watch the mystery unravel of the Calico Witch.
It's a little bit of both of us, I think.
The inspiration for this maze was from looking back in our history. We were able to go back to ghost town streets and look at some of our original monsters and pull from that. There's an abundance amount of history out there, so we were able to do
40
that.
some years,
The
yeah.
other thing that we wanted to do is make sure that the characters were true to the space. So we have judges, we have the banker, we have somebody from the saloon. So all these characters are true people who live in Calico. What we're going to do with this particular look for this maze, because it's so close to what Ghost Town is we wanted to make sure that you understood the difference between what the zone was and what the maze was. So for us, we're looking at how that color arc is going to work. In Ghost Town Zone, we use a lot of blues and grays. So for this maze, we're going to do reds and oranges so that there's a start from that zone. What we're also going to try to do is do texture so that you see the difference. Again, back in the zone, everything is muted and faded. For this, we're using true strong print so you can really see the start of where everything came from.
There's a ton of special effects this year. We're really excited for all
His
the
voice
special
changed
effects
in
that
the
are
middle
gonna
of his
be in this
talking.
maze. I mean, we're going from water effects to electrics to fog. We got it all going on. We're gonna shock some people with the flying effect. That's gonna be in there. I'm not gonna tell you where it's at or who does it, but I think that's gonna be a showstopper this year. We're actually using video to integrate and push that story forward so that you feel like you're actually in the story, seeing the magic happen. We also, to advance that story,
gotta figure out my Phantom Manor bound.
We're giving you as much of Ghost Town as possible. We've even fit in a small section of Ghost Town inside just to give you some rain effects in the summer monsoon. You're gonna love it.
Huh.
Well.
Whoa.
Welcome to town of Calico. These streets,
but it's cursed.
These streets
Oh.
ain't what they
Sarsaparilla.
used to be.
It comes
Used to be
with
they was
free
teeming with life
bottle
and
caps?
laughter, but
Bottle
now,
caps.
ever since she came, of course, that's all right with me because
Comes with a
death
free
is business
semi-useless,
and my
laser
business is
pistol?
a booming. I bury him. Ain't my job to judge him. Ain't my place.
First it was the crops, then it was the silver mines. We told ourselves we could weather the storm. We were naive. We thought we could fight back. Money is just paper. Crops can be replaced. It just takes a little hard work. But then she took the children. One minute they were out playing in the sun, and the next they were gone. Now all I see are empty desks and empty souls.
Good people, as your mayor, it is my
Yeah, it's the same
duty to
guy.
assure you, your crops are
Oh, Mayfield.
no
I think.
longer recoil under the
No,
wait, Mayfield's the gang.
Mayfield's the gang. It's the same guy who played the mayor when we went. They got the same people out of Ghost Town Alive to do this.
Awesome. No longer will we be terrorized by the witch, Sarah Marshall.
I told him
Sarah Marshall, that's her name?
Yes. I try to forget her, but I just can't.
Something is
We referenced it.
to the people of
Really good movie
Calico.
with Paul
Eyes
Rudd.
look away.
I recommend.
Neighbors
Paul
don't
Rudd.
speak to one another. Being married
Ant-Man and the Wasp.
And forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Endgame.
You see, I was going to go with the joke answer and say Halloween 666, the origin of the curse of Michael Myers.
Oh my god, he's in that.
Yes, he is.
Is that the one where Michael Myers hits the guy's head into a light bulb and kills him? Or is that 5?
I don't know.
Those movies got bad. Got really bad.
On display for all to see. Frontier justice is reserved for the good citizens of Calico. She will darken this town.
All I know is
no
now I have
more.
an excuse
It's
to
time
bound
put all
his
this
Jonah
darkness
Hex.
behind us And once more, embrace the light of...
Fools! Infidels! They thought they could contain my wicked ways! Fools! All will pay! Calico, transmundo creatura nocte redir tibi omnia, pais, anima
Someone wrote defying gravity. Ooh, girl, she's defying gravity.
Gentlemen, what do you think of that?
This year, our theme is
Our
musicals.
newest maze,
Yes.
Origins, the Curse of Calico.
See, I was close with you. Oh, it's the origins of the curse of
For the first
Calico.
time in Knott's history, we are combining a maze, a scare zone, and the world-famous show The Hanging as part of the same mythology.
Take that,
All
Galaxy's
designed to
Edge.
scare you in ways you've never imagined. Right?
Yeah, this is a replacement.
All right, well, there you have it, folks. The newest installments of the 2019 Not Scary Farm season.
Lost my red barn, but I guess it might be, dare I say,
It's a sinister
cleverly better.
smorgasbord of screamingly
That'd
spectacular
be nice.
selections. And that's a lot of S's. It's hard to believe that in only 3 weeks from today, 3 weeks from today,
3
we will
weeks.
be unleashing all the thrills, chills, and horror of the
Let me know when you want to
2019
hit up the
Scary Farm
buffet.
season. I want to give a shout out to you guys, the
It's not a
greatest
matter of
fans
when,
in the
it's a matter of
industry.
how often.
It's a matter of if.
Not even a matter
So
of
does
if.
that mean Galaxy's Edge is going to be part of the mythology of a ghost
into a blender, I
town
would,
because
and
they're
don't
probably
think I
going to
haven't
josh
thought
them
of
to
it.
hanging?
We
Sure.
live for your screams,
Yeah, why not?
folks, and we look forward to collecting as many as we can this haunt season.
Monsters Inc.?
Yes.
At this very moment, you can travel over to the Bizarre Bazaar just outside the theater doors and pick up all of the brand new 2019 merchandise that has just been released right now tonight. Thank you to everyone
Where the
who
real
worked
money
so
from the theme
hard to
park is
bring us
made.
Halloween in August. I'm Jeff Tucker. Say it with me. I'll see you in the fog.
Oh, I screwed up my end thing on my video. So I said I'd see you at Scary Farm.
Scary Farm folks.
Not in the fog.
Scary Farm monsters.
All right, and that is the stream. The first stream.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. Cool, folks.
Good old mix of the songs here.
Yeah.
We just need like, the opening to the Muppet Show, and I think we're good.
And last year's that first song. A lot of people are disappointed there's only 2 mazes that were announced.
Yeah.
But I'm really hyped for Calico Origin.
The problem is, what would you sacrifice to fill in the third maze? It is a sacrifice, because you got to give something up in order to get something else. That's what a sacrifice is.
I know.
I mean, well, we know for sure that this is going to be last year for Shadowlands and Infection.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Ladies and gentlemen,
why is
thank
that?
you for coming tonight.
Well,
Those of
you're
you
under
without
course.
wristbands, we ask that you please exit through the bottom doors of the
Okay.
theater. Thank you.
Wait, Infection?
I think I'll be bringing my 11-year-old.
Yeah.
Infection?
That's the Resident Evil maze.
Spec Ops.
Spec Ops, yeah.
Or honestly, Sport.
That one, yeah, could use a replacement, for sure. I think there's a lot of people who do like it. I'm not one of them. And
I'm yet to go on. There's the line
Shadowlands I have had for a while. This is true. It's pretty cool, though. And
I love Shadowland. Alright, I get paid tomorrow. I guess we're going to get our hot passes. Ethan, send me dates when you want to go, because we can get you a discount in.
Yes.
And I can drive, because I have free parking.
Yep, you do.
And for everyone watching, thank you for watching. I am Jared, a.k.a. Jay, a.k.a. Jared the Greek, a.k.a. Bizarro, a.k.a. a bunch of other nicknames online. Just call me Jay.
I'm a Feline of Spectre.
And I'm also here.
And that's him. And I want to say thank you for watching. Of course, please like and subscribe if you haven't already.
We apologize for the audio delay.
Yeah, the audio
That
delay
kinda
thing
sucks.
there was kind of not our fault. That is the Scary Farm one. Even people on the live stream that we are now co-streaming to you, we're making commentary on that one, so that is not our fault. And if you're going to go to Scary Farm, let me know. We can meet up, and I will...
You can have poutine at the Ghost Town Grill.
And I'll be your guide to the world of the macabre.
No, Jared, you're going to be their guide into the fog.
You're going to be their host. Their
Ghost host. And then we'll get sued.
Yes.
Oh, actually, no. Because it's a freak. It'll be Nightmare by that point. So, yes, I can totally do that.
I'm your host, your ghost host.
This fog has no windows and no doors.
Obviously.
Well, yeah, it's fog. What did you think it was?
Yeah, but you still have to try to find a way out.
It's fog!
Of course, there's always my way, and it just shows me walking into a wall. Damn it! I know you want to be part of the conversation, too. But you're not allowed. No one likes you.
Bark, bark. Bark.
All right, so I think that's our cue to wrap things up before the dog barks so loud that it irritates everybody.
Okay, bye, good night, so long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen. We'll have more Florida videos up in the coming days. We're working on the Tusker House video. Check out our new logo. And Jared still has recorded free reviews, too, that were delayed from Florida, such as talking about bratwurst and Pilsner.
Yeah, I thought we recorded that, and apparently the footage, yeah. So
you went to space right after.
La-dee-da. I did not
Space.
I did not go to. I only went to the
Mission
gift
Colon
shop
Space.
to pick up gift shop stuff. I did Mission Space the day
Mission
before,
Colon Space.
and I did it without food in my stomach to be safe. Watch the Mission Space video. It's actually pretty funny. Do that right now because this stream's over. Why are you even still here? This is like the end of Ferris Bueller. I'm in my shower cap and stuff like that.